Hello everyone, I think we are live and it's ready for us to switch over to our Kerbal Space Program thing. It, okay, there we go. So, as you can see, I'm a very professional streamer, and of course I'm joking. Just something I do in my free time. Since we're currently have nothing to do, I'm just like, why not stream every day? So, I might be streaming. I might take a break for Christmas Eve for the holidays, but I'll try to do one every day. Other than that, I have Wednesday and tomorrow day, so hope you enjoy. So anyway, let's hop into our Dark Brave Rockets Co. So as you see in the title of the stream, Heroes building a Minmus base, and let me turn down the audio a little. A Minmus base. Let's head into the BAB. Make sure the music is turned off, because right now I am playing C418-1 is the current soundtrack. I really like his C418 music, and I was like, why not use one of his other tracks? So I was like, why not? Grab a sip of water. I do have water, so guess that means I'm pretty good. And it's the morning. Well, it's not actually the morning right now. It is 11:30. I still consider it the morning, because you know, it's like, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, so this is the Minmus space. I don't think I did this on stream. I think we are actually making a space station, so I better change the title of that previous stream. But this is what I've been working on. You might be a little overwhelmed, so let me explain. So the idea is up here, this is kind of the engineering area. This is where they run all the maintenance and all that stuff. And then down here is, over here is like the crew quarters, because there's lots of things, and that's just kind of where the crew lives. And there's a little cupola module over here for them to look at. Over here, the idea for this area, it's the science bay. This is where the scientists do work. There's also some cargo and some containers for scientists who are on EBA. There's like the Science Junior. There's a bunch of science experiments, and the idea is you can put more cargo in here. This is probably going to become the primary cargo area. Might actually move that over here and just keep one over there, one of those things. But then the idea is over here is the docking area. This is where like rovers and things can dock. The other thing, and then there's this area over here where people can like kind of EVA, I guess. And then there are these landing legs, which I've tested this out on Kerbal, and I haven't on Minmus. I mean, I bet you if I like retract the landing legs and then put the mats, probably gonna like send us on an escape velocity. But okay, so I'm wondering what I should do for this part of the base. We already have all the essentials. Like, theoretically, we could launch this. I could just leave this, like, here, because the idea is, where you see docking ports, we're gonna, like, for instance, I'll launch this part. And then I'll launch, say, this part. So I think we better get, I think I'm gonna get working on sub-assemblies real quick. So... I really don't use advanced mode very much. Oh shoot, I forgot I have, station. Just that category. That new sub-assembly, we'll call this, the space. Oh, I need to give it an icon. Don't worry, this won't take very long. Let's give it like a little tiny, you know, a little mini icon maybe. Lean on that. We need like, is there any base icon? Oh, is there not like a surface base icon? Yes, there isn't. Oh, that's annoying. Could use like the Kerbal icon, and that'll be our backup if we can't find it. Let's just do the Kerbal with the ladder. That'll be fine. Okay. So let's send this. Shoot. Assembly drops in. We'll call this the docking segment. Okay. Science segment. Then the idea is we can access these files from anywhere in the thing. Call this. We'll call this the. The idea is that's where like all the life support systems and stuff is, and then orders. Dude. Good thing I'm not destroying them. We'll call this the crew. I think now theoretically we could put whatever crew, and I believe I don't know how much crew space we have, but I think we're only gonna just make the crew feel nice. Like theoretically the ISS could have you probably fit at least maybe 30 people on it, but in reality you really only want to fit 10 maximum. Like really only 7 is optimal. Like 6 is optimal, but there's actually 7 on it right now. Now I do know that these EVA pack things, I do know that the EVA things do have, I mean the hitchhikers do have these massive storage areas, but I really don't want to use them because I feel like they're just kind of a little cheaty. Like, look at all that space. Like, if we weren't going to put crew in them, like up here, I might consider it. But since we're going to be putting crew in this thing, I don't get it. So we can always launch this, and yeah, I was originally going to launch this all in one piece, but I think we're going to have to launch it in separate pieces. So I think we better get working on a rocket. So now we have the sub-assembly saved. The core module. What's the core module like? I need the core module. Let me just do this. I think we need something on the bottom. Just cover it up. Get an engine. Like an I really don't know what to do on that bottom segment. Epotron docking port. I think, yeah, we might just have to do a gen plate. It'll be fine. Oh, I can't. reroute. What this entire thing just do? Well, no, maybe we should just reroute all this at the bottom. Then what we can do is then we put it in sub-assembly category. Oh, let's see. Sub segment. Shoot. Oh, these aren't in the category. The hub segment. Shoot, I'm not to die. Okay, so now we have our Minmus face somewhat complete, and the idea is we're gonna launch this thing fully. I guess we could say fully uncrewed. Yeah, it's gonna be uncrewed when we launch it. I might put like Jeb on one of the cupola modules. So yeah. Vehicle assembly building. I always forget where the BAB is. Okay. So let's grab the sub-assembly for the... I think we need to launch up the hub segment first. Let's retract all the gear. Yeah, I remember. They're not on symmetry. So we're probably gonna launch it. I think I actually want to. I think like we'll have to launch it like sand. So let's head back in here. Let's grab a decoupler. Because they're not actually a decoupler for that size. Oh, there is a decoupler. I think we've already used this big decoupler because we are going to. I need the biggest variant in the game. Because I was not expecting it. So I was wondering, would you guys like to see more KSP modded stuff? Where I play with like mods. Like not like moderators, like mods like in the term like mods meaning I think we need some like a fuel tank I could put there. And with the we'll add a guess we'll have to add a fuel tank. Okay, let's actually try 5 minutes. A smaller one. I could include. Why don't I include the engineering segment? I might as well. Might as well include it. I want to use like a sky crane system, kind of like a I guess you could say the. like the Mars missions. I kind of want to do something like that. We're going to need to, shoot, I forgot. Since I don't know how to make a awesome foldable module, I had to use the rods to keep all the stuff in place, so I could attach like an alligator hinge. Yeah, why don't I figure out if I can do that? Figure out. I'm just gonna make a copy of it and, you know, in case anything goes wrong. I hope I'm not foreshadowing. Yeah, we have solar rings and then a radiator panel that'll then rotate. So this is gonna be put on Minmus. So I was like, why not start Minmus City first? Because I knew docking on land was gonna be easier than docking on whatever else you call it. So we are gonna be putting on flats because those are gonna be easy. I kind of want to put them near the entrance to the flat, like close to the shore, I guess. That's kind of what I want to do. Okay, so... Oh. Okay. There we go. It's right where the flag is. I forgot I'm using one long rod or two shorter rods rather than one long rod. Okay, so we need, after that, what do you call it? What do you call it? Oh yeah, hinges. As you can tell, I have not really played with history very much. Okay, ankle limb. I think we need to make us at the limb like 9. Then we can have like that all the way up to that. That seems good. Let's try to do that, and I guess we can just, you know, do rotation part stuff. Rotate the thing. Turn on that. I can go around easier, rotate the part down. Just gotta, oh shoot, I probably need to rotate just a little bit more. I forgot I don't have symmetry mode enabled, so I'm gonna have to redo the entire thing. Okay, so place this down. Now if I okay, that's gonna be a problem. Why don't I, put this? Yes, smart. Smart. I'm super smart, totally. Okay. Right. Let's just ambient. Really just gotta get this. I would like it to be like, I wish you could like make it to where they could interact and like, I would have a rotor over here and it would like rotate as I, you know, did stuff. So that would be really cool if the KSP devs could introduce that. No, they're not watching this, but it would be pretty cool. That might be a problem. I need to move. It's gonna happen no matter what. Who cares? It's good enough. Yeah, now we're gonna have something really cool. I want to set up like a, let's set up an action group for this. Wait, sorry, one. We'll just call it that. Custom action. Do action group 10. Okay. So we'll do. The first action for action group 10 will be. Is it possible to do? Okay, so the first action group, for action group 10, is going to be set maximum. Okay. Toggle engagement. Sir, maybe I should add a cow controller. That might be. Let's just add one. You know, I'll just sneak it up there. I don't want to have two, so I guess I'm just placing access for. I'll just place it. Pretend that's our access point. Okay. Open up the cow controller. Cow 100 controllers. Action. Oh, shoot, why am I trying to do it for that? Really what I should be using is target angle. Those alligator hinges. The toggle radiator. The annoying having to go through every single one. I mean, it is still a lot. Toggle solar. Toggles. I really wish we could move around. Squad, please add that feature. I really want to be able to move around. We just want to be able to toggle radiator. Okay. Yeah, that seems good. Now what I need is it actually I could just do that might be cool. Oh, maybe I should move all those here. Yeah. Okay. I'll controller, open track editor. that's a bug that needs to be patched. No, no. Oh shoot, did it? No, it removed it from the... I give up trying to do this. Let's just not deal with that. I don't care if I don't have a fancy schmancy action for that. I'll just let me toggle all my actions. Who cares? Not a big deal. Okay. Built the fairing. Stage fairing. Let's just... Okay. Now we have that. I want to... Actually, I think we need fairing. I know. Oh, is that node occupied? Oh, that's annoying. Question is... Oh, it's occupied. God. Oh, and there's no other nodes I could use. Essentially means I can't do anything. And why don't I just, like, move? Can I just get it different? Yeah. That. Here, I have a better idea. So, pile up our batteries. I think, oh yeah, duplicate batteries, that's gonna take a while in the VAB, but actually, do it pretty quick. Know what you're doing. Then, attach our flow module. Then, essentially, we move all of them down. Okay. That looks good. And I think I can save that. Now we have a little wing thing. Now I should be able to plop whatever I want at the top. It's crazy how small the MK1 command pod actually is. You start comparing it to things and like, I know it seems kind of weird, but you can actually stick the MK1 command pod on top of an MK13 command pod. It takes it from MK1 to Mark 3. I know it says it's supposed to be Mark, but most people just say MK. It really isn't like Mark. At this point, all those useful access points and stuff. This mission is called... Told you what it's gonna be called? Yeah, it's gonna be called Die 1. Because why not? It's going to be, it's the mission, so I'm gonna do stack separator. Because it separates the stacks. Really, I think this... what is it? This one is stack separators are a little heavier. Actually, I'll just do a TD12. You know, I'm just use stack separator. Basically, the decoupler, what it would do is it would say it would detach the point with the arrow and then stay on the part where that bottom part is. So the stack separator, it'll separate. So say I put this on top, pretend that was like a fuel tank or something, it would separate them, and it would leave you 3 debris rather than just 2. Well, excluding the active shift. It would leave you with your active shift and then the debris. Well, this would leave you with 2 pieces of debris and 1 active shift. Sounds complicated, kind of is. You get the hang of it. Okay, so I want to do like a sky crane. I don't know how to do that. I was thinking like I could use like a fuel tank, and I could do like an adapter and nose cone. So I want to minimize. I need to minimize the thing for that for remote guidance. Because once we do that, we're just gonna leave it on the ground. And yeah. Effective rock. A little too big. Okay, that's good. That in. Okay, now we have a big ol' sky crane thing that I need to link that engines to. Thud. Wasn't like the thud engine something? Yeah, it was playing a revolutionary engine type. Got miserably at the job, and we ended up was at least it works well than other large Rokomax starting no combo deals. Now they're kind of Kerbal, so I think we're gonna use that as our sky crane things. Actually, I think this fuel tank's gonna be a little, you know, big. Big for the job. It's too big for the job. To be honest. Okay, so we have our little sky crane build. Just pop those down. Now we have that. Should go like this. Oh, it looks kind of a little ugly. Actually, this. Okay, that looks good. And then we need to... Okay. I'm just going to test to see if it'll actually work. Okay. Launch. Basically, as long as the thrust to weight ratio, I don't know what the gravity is. Kind of crazy. Like, I always do this around the 37-minute mark or 36. The 30-minute mark. No! No thrust to weight ratio. Huh. Why aren't we, making... Why can't we go up high? I wanna go. It's a lot cracking. Okay, let's fix this up. Really hoping that. If I remove one fuel tank. I should have plenty of thrust to weight. I really just gotta test if it works on Minmus or on orbit. Really all I have to test it. Oh, new cargo system. Yeah, let me test something. Okay, this is just a test. But I even on. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Actually, let me revert to launch and turn off the, what do you call it? The thing that makes it to where... ComNet, yeah, ComNet will be option. I kinda just don't want to play with it for right now. Retrograde. Yeah, it seems okay. Okay, I think we've done enough for today on the Minmus base, like getting working on launch vehicle. I don't know if I'm gonna launch this soon, but I think the sky crane idea might have to end. But anyway, I kind of just want to work on the mission, regular plain old min. So, yeah, let's work with the module. I think this is just going to be a, you know, just for fun. I want to do a Minmus mission, maybe to go scout for a location or something similar to that. So we can go scout out for a location, get some survey bays. Thing might land on the surface. I'm not so sure if we are or not. So let's just have, I want to set up like, maybe this should be a surface base maker. Maybe we should like launch a surface base to the minor Minmus. I'll decide once I get to orbit. So let me actually just work on the return capital. I always hate having to, like, I always forget, like, oh, yeah, it should be fine to launch them. Like, oh, I forgot to add heat shields and stuff like that. Actually, I know we're probably not going to end up using this, but let me just plop a docking port on the top. And I can just use the side mount parachutes. Okay, let's just see. 2 of those. Feel some. Just do shield. I do think the docking port shields are pretty cool. Like, docking port just kind of plops out. Wait, miss. Out. No, not missing. Mission, because we're gonna scout the place for good location to build a base. Yes. Let me get cargo parts. Get some stuff for the cargo. Get one of those cargo units. Let's add some stuff. Let's add just regular plain old science experiments. You know, the normal stuff. Stuff you'd normally add to a craft. Goes to Minmus. Really any craft for that matter. Just add some let's add some mystery goo. You know, for fun. I always wonder what's inside of the mystery goo. If we're a little off balance, that shouldn't matter. I say it shouldn't, but might come back. you know, yeah, I should, let me actually, redo. That's annoying. So we're gonna bring a scientist with us. I'm not gonna be able to bring Bill Kerman. Sadly. Technically Bill is, still in a little deep space. I just wanna say, I think it was like, sometime yesterday, I was on the KSP forums, the Kerbal Space Program forums, and I found a, question in the forum games section that said make up a fake KSP mod, so I made up some funny ideas, or you can see them on my profile, Dark Phrase on the forum, so, yeah. Is that self-advertising? A little. But, you know, pretty cool. I think we need some of these. At first I was like, wait, how do you retract your solar panels? It's so weird. So, just do that. Got retracted. I don't know why I don't use Shift X. Yeah, I'm starting to use hotkeys a little more in the VAB, like Control C, Control V, C, R, X, and Shift X. And the things like a fun fact in the spaceplane hangar, you can actually hold Shift and then your right click and hold down right click and just drag your mouse around the screen. They'll let you move around, and then you can do Shift and scroll. Like theoretically, I can do Shift and scroll to move around, and then I can just scroll to move up and down. I can do Shift and scroll to zoom in and out. Pretty cool. And also, remember these tools are up here. If you don't know what these tools mean, well, lets you place parts. That's kind of what I'm doing. You have the move thing, which lets you use the arrows to move it around more precisely. Then you have the rotation tool, which lets you rotate it. Reroute, which basically lets you choose a root part. It's a little complicated, I know, but it's easy to get a hang of. Learn how to do it, yes. So now we have our solar panels installed. Whatever can we do then? Because, oh, that might be a problem. Maybe this all should be part of the return capsule. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take the entire, let's just take the entire thing in the return capsule. It won't do much. Take the entire thing home, and which means we'll probably need some more drogue chutes. Chutes installed. They know we can, land safely and not like hurt the Kerbals in the process. Jeb, Bill, Bob, and Val are currently on a ship. Don't know what that is. Jebediah, Bill, Bob, and Valentina Kerman. Most people just call them Jeb, Bill, Bob, and Val. Right now, I just have a bunch of these random people, and I think I made a custom Kerbal called Scott Kerbal, who's a Taurus and has like courage, like really courage, and then has zero stupidity. Just, for fun, I put him up in the engineering section. If you're part of the community, you'll probably get that. Anyway, I believe that's most of the things for our primary part. Let's add our primary stage, I guess. Say. For Minmus. This is how we're going to do this. Let me see how much Delta V is required for a Minmus mission. I have this thing called, not Kerbal alarm clock. Actually, let me add a transfer window. That do nothing. The alarm sound. Parent origin. Oh, that's a Kerbal. Cool. Oh, fun. I'm just gonna set this in case I alarm, so that should be good. Okay, so grab some water. Yeah, with H2O. And let's add an engine. Let's do the skipper, because like skipper engines. Pretty cool. I'm gonna use this thing. So there's decouplers and then engine bays, engine plates. Sorry. I really like engine plates because they just work a lot better in my opinion. Well, they don't work better. Both have their purposes. It's just in my opinion. I just find the engine plates a little easier to, use. Okay, so then I know theoretically this is way too much Delta V. V or not to V? That is the question. Something from the Kerbal Space Program. Because when I think it was 1.6 was 2V or not 2V. It was kind of a fun little thing. Alarm clock. Yeah, let me test out Kerbal alarm clock. Clack. Not Kerbal alarm clack. I mean Kerbal alarm clock. Not clack. I missed it. Oh no. I mean, theoretically this crap could get to orbit if I really want to. Well, it landed. Sled. Whee! I mean, technically it landed. It's not in one piece. At least some people get that. I just want to test out this Kerbal alarm clock. But I've never actually used it before. I know. Sorry, I guess episode 4. Is that really gonna re-enter Kerblin's SOI? Might. I'll just sit here for a few years. Oh, it's orbiting. Why is that signal so weak? It's red. That means it's a limited signal. The Explorer 1 does have a comm Wait, what size asteroid is that? I was like, oh, is that a gargantuan asteroid? I have seen some, like, massive asteroids. I need to do a Drez. Oh, look. It knows when the alarm clock. Okay, that's actually really cool. That knows it's gonna be a year or another thing. Year 4 of my space program. I mean, saying that we've landed on the Mun in that time, and we've also you know, sent interplanetary probes and stuff. I'd say that's pretty good. And we've actually launched rockets. It's much better. Casually, I just realized. No. How long is a Kerbal year? Oh wow, I didn't. Yeah, look. Huge. Huge! Let's track, back to Kerbal. I'm going to come back in about a year. Okay, it might go. Says he might. Not really. I want to do a Mun relay network. Yeah, I can see we're approaching a transfer window. Just kind of gotta make sure that line is. I should use my better time. I have HyperEdit installed. I never really use it. I only use it when I'm testing out ships. Oh gosh. I gargantuan. I just got a gargantuan asteroid. Oh shoot, where's it? Where's it gonna go? Oh, it's a comet! Well, it's gone now. I'm focused on Oho. Sorry, transfer window. No, not Eve. So it should. Runs down to the perfect transfer window. Oh. Let me. Beep, beep, beep. It's actually nice. Okay. The facility. Just kind of messing around at this point. I think I need to work on a new relay sat. I need a new relay sat design. So this mission, we're going to work on that Minmus Scout mission soon, but I think we need a relay network first. I did disable ComNet temporarily so we can launch the sats, but we need to design a sat. We'll call this Minmus Relay Network. This network. That. This is going to be a sat. I know it's not just going to be a probe core. It's going to have function. We're going to have a massive relay dish on it, so we can send and receive signals. I think we're also just going to install, since these aren't really going to be used for anything other than relays, really we just need some solar panels and really that's all we use. Times I wish we had Sometimes I really wish we had not sure what you call it. I think they need to make custom launch sites. ASP2. Oh, no. A ping somewhere. I have streamer. Hey, why don't I have... Why is it not saying live anymore? Weird. I'm live! I got an announcement for some... a ping. Okay, I'm not sure why. Not saying Discord I have. Knows I'm streaming. Knows I am. Okay, anyway, back. You guys aren't seeing my Discord thing. That's on purpose. What am I supposed to do over here? They don't know what. I mean, we have these solar panels to fill up the battery in here, which has plenty of power. Like, what am I supposed to do? I feel like an RTG. So I think in the utility category, like a spotlight might be cool, but like, I really don't need. I guess we could like do something really cool with like, you know, like in the dark. Been gone. Okay, morning. Ooh, that could be really cool. Could be a fun little status light. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the light. I'm gonna turn the light off. Okay. Now the real question is, what should I put over here? Actually, I think a docking port. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a junior docking port because I can't put anything bigger. I think having an indicator light is going to be a pretty cool thing. That's kind of going to be a probe. That's going to be one of our sets. They're really compact, apart from the antenna, which, like, I could slap just a regular. But I do want to have the RH100 antenna. Hard to choose. Okay, let's up some structural stuff first. What we better do is better. I guess we'll just that seems good. And what we'll have is we'll have a I guess just a coupler. How am I supposed to Dude, I'm using local. Why local? Why can't I use absolute? Right, I just that seems we just gotta everything. I can take this SAT off. Just add a little decoupler. Then I just got to because of the thing, I think I'm gonna put 3. Really 3 sats is what you absolutely need to get a good like it's a bare minimum, so I think save me time and save all of us time. I think what we're gonna have to do is, well, we're gonna launch it today. We might not get the full on network setup. Okay. So we'll start deploying the sats, and what I could do is I could like set up decouplers here, and then as it would release the decouplers, then it would release those decouplers. That might be interesting. That would be really cool, having just like releasing part of the thing. But I think we'll just move it so then those sats out of it. Okay. Sounds good. I don't care about mission flag. Not what I selected. Okay, that's good. And then down here, I think I'm going to add a. Actually, no, I already have a decoupler. I just need to add a command and control the module so I can control the sats. So I can, well, be able to use the sats. I think I'm just gonna be using this guidance unit to control the thing while we're sending off to Minmus in the mud. Have a sip of H2O. Luckily our Kerbals don't need it. I don't actually put Snacks mod installed, so I don't have to deal with Kerbals. Dude. We just test how much. I think I'm gonna add a alarm just for alarm. Alarm plays sound. And Kerbal. Oh, is there a way I can get it? Target as parent Kerbal. I actually understand why people like this mod now. Here's why. I don't know why it looks like that. I think they just need like an icon delta. No. Purple. No. Too short. Wanna absorb it? No. Oh, what happens? Oh, the second monitor screen was like flash. It's either my monitor, because I use a really old monitor as my second monitor, like to the point where I really should get a different second monitor. I originally started using it because I was like, why not? Why not? I have it. I have 2 monitors on hand. Why not use them? One of them's a 9, the other's a 4:3, and it's very old. It's kind of broken. Like usable. It's just kind of broken. what I mean by broken, I mean. Proud. Well, I guess we'll have to do that. Good. Plates. I'm using engine plates. Like, they're really awesome. I'm really glad that devs decided to add them. Go. Shroud on those gens. The shroud on engines. Shroud on that so I good height. Good. I think someone made a thing called decoupler shroud, which like makes decouplers have hearts and stuff. Decouplers have like add automatically shrouds and things, and they're kind of like engine plates just on the bottom. I think engine plates would be better in mine. I probably think engine. Plate. It's. I always am like, why can't I like place down my engines? And then I always like forget, oh yeah, it's because I have stuff set up. So it all needs to trigger at the same time. What happened is that needs to trigger. And after that at the same time seconds. But thanks. Third stage. Really, don't need that. Correct. Oh, that's weird. I don't actually think we're going to need a coupler. Okay, that's weird. Stable staging. Yeah, that's and okay. Staging on this looks good. I think let's check the vessel. Okay, yeah, I guess. Opening, yes. Riz. Marginal. Heading, no. I think it has a dock system. Yeah, I can't do an ELO land. Probably way too big for the job. But it's Minmus. Actually cheaper to do it. Theoretically we could land, but we are gonna need to do orbital stuff. Yeah. Why is landing on the mine cheaper than game? Oh no, it isn't. Weird. Kerbal, not applicable. I can't even do anything on top. That's interesting. That's really weird. Can't do anything on Minmus. Yeah, I think Minmus should be fine. I could remove like one of these things. He has way too much delta V. Theoretically, we could do a return trip. I think we need to get this in orbit. I don't know. Process room got minimized. Let me just check the photo shoot. Yeah. Yeah, I think since took that as just have to get off the ground. I forgot about aerodynamics, so yeah. Just adding some stuff. And let's the winglets. Do structural wing. Little wing type. Yeah, and by that point we're not. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to be done for the day. Live for 8 minutes. I've only been live for 8 minutes? What? Oh, maybe that's... No, it's not. I think it might be a problem with... Maybe that's 80 minutes. I don't know. It's probably because, like, the connection got stopped momentarily. But anyway. So... Anyway, I think that's good for me, and I'm just going to say... I think we're good. I really need a stream ending soon thing. Like, I really just need one, so... I guess... I really just need one, so I'll